Hello, my friends, and welcome to Thursday, December the 24th. Merry Christmas Eve today. Tonight, 5 o'clock, we will celebrate Jesus, worship him together. 5 o'clock, it'll be a beautiful service. It'll be about 1 hour. We will live stream, and we invite you to invite everybody you know to join us. We have reservations online. If there are seats available, you can jump online and see that. And reserve your spots if you want to come in person. We will be careful. We'll social distance. We feel it'll be safe. But I assume most of our church family and friends will be joining us online. A beautiful selection of music and a special time of talking through the gospel and sharing the gospel, really, with friends and neighbors and those that would join us online. So share the news about the Christmas worship service tonight, the Christmas Eve service. It's all over the social media, and you can share it, invite some friends. And I hope that however you spend your Christmas Eve, you are encouraged and celebrating Jesus. This month, we've been talking through Messianic Psalms and thinking about who Jesus is and who he's been prophesied to be for so long, so many years. And this week, we celebrate him Christmas Day tomorrow. I'm sure that you'll gather with someone you love, or maybe just you and the Lord. Wherever you are, however you're able to celebrate, I hope your heart will be aimed straight up and that you will truly marinate your heart in the love that God has for you, as expressed in the fact that he came for you. We started reading yesterday Psalm 23, and I want to be brief, but I feel like this season of COVID, Jesus has been the shepherd to me and to us that he promised he would be. And I hope that this week, especially, that in between maybe the cooking, the baking, the celebrating, the opening of gifts, the FaceTime calls with friends and family near and far, I hope that you'll find some quiet time. Find a window where there's some light. Open your Bible. Read the Christmas story. If you really want to read the Christmas story, I'll give you the breakdown of the chapters. It's really pretty simple. You have 4 Gospels. Mark doesn't cover the Christmas story. John covers the cosmic view of Christmas. The Word became flesh, dwelt among us. Before the world began, the Word existed with God. The Word was God. In the beginning was the Word. Luke 1 and 2 cover the Mary, for the most part, the Mary side of Christmas, the Zechariah and Elizabeth and the story of John the Baptist, the angel appearing to Zechariah saying the Messiah is about to be born and you're going to have a son and he's going to be the forerunner. And then the angel appearing to Mary, telling her she's going to be great with child. Mary, questioning the angel. And then later in chapter 2, the journey to Bethlehem, the angels on the hillside, the shepherds. And then later in chapter 2, Simeon and Anna at the temple. Matthew, so Mark doesn't cover, John the cosmic view, Luke 1 and 2, the Mary side of things, and the Bethlehem side of view. And then Matthew covers Joseph's story, and then the Magi, and then the journey to Egypt. So that's kind of how the Gospels sandwich the Christmas story together. But I hope you'll meditate on it and truly lay out your heart before the Lord and let him, as Psalm 23 says, let him be a shepherd to you. Remind yourself this year of how you have truly not been in want. Like me, you may have been in some worry, but not want. He's met your needs, hasn't he? He's met mine. Right now, he's making us to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside still waters. Wherever you are, God's rolling out a green pasture before you. If you'll lay down, if you'll be still, if you'll be still and know that he is God, if you'll let him minister grace, his word, his promise, his presence, his comfort. I know that some of you have a loved one that you've lost. You're grieving right now, and grief is a long process. and be patient with your heart and let God shepherd your heart through grief. Don't pretend it isn't there. It is grief, and this is a true season to be sorrowful if you're experiencing that loss. But God's Spirit is a real present comfort, and He will comfort you, okay? So receive and experience that comfort. Let Him restore your soul. Verse 3, He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for His name's sake. So He wants to restore you, your hope, your strength, your emotion. He wants to restore that inner you that's so depleted through things like COVID or loss or worry. He wants to restore that. And then He wants to lead you in paths of righteousness. He wants to make your next steps clear. And I have some friends right now that have lost loved ones, and your next steps are just blurry and foggy, and you just don't know what they will be. But God does, and He's gonna lead you. So throw yourself into His care. You're His sheep. He's your shepherd. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. How can I walk through a valley of death? How can I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, a dangerous, difficult valley in life, and not be afraid? Well, because Thou art with me. It encourages me to think there's so many people maybe that watch this that I wish I could visit you. I wish I could come see you. I wish I could sit with you, but I can't. But He can, and He will, and He does. And that encourages me because I know He's done that with me, and I know He'll do it with you. Thou art with me, Thy rod and Thy staff, your authority and your protection, your presence comforts me. We're going to hold there. You have a shepherd. He's with you. And this Christmas Eve, whether you're celebrating with family and friends or whether you're alone in grief, you have a shepherd that will restore your soul, and He will walk with you through this valley. And that is enough for today, for this Christmas Eve. And my friend, as we celebrate tonight, join us at 5 online or in person. And I hope you'll let Him restore your soul today. Thank you for joining me for Enough for Today. I love you. I'm praying for you. Those in our church family that I would normally see at this season, I sure miss you. And I sure can't wait to throw my arms around your neck in a season soon, hopefully when it's safe. Merry Christmas. We'll see you tomorrow.